Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
That's going, that's going.
Yep.
Hello, summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. I am the favorite event farming Aztec Olmec because my favorite event is back and I'm so happy. But it wouldn't be a proper episode if I did not have the Archangel himself, Lightstar 777 with me. Somebody got an Archangel last week, and I'm so happy.
Nobody is more happy than me. I mean, nobody. For those that don't know, just right off the top.
Yeah.
I just have to make sure I did this right and that everything's working. There it is. Finally I spoke. I had to catch up to myself. Okay. Whew. I get paranoid when we start this every week.
Paranoid? No.
Every week paranoid.
Not my part.
So for those that don't know, Archangels are like my dream monster of all monsters, and
Absolutely.
And we had a lovely friend that came and hung out with us, and
lovely.
And they were instrumental in I'm calling them my good luck charms. So when I open my light and dark scrolls for my birthday next year, they are
gotta be there.
They gotta, I'm gonna have to summon them back somehow just so I can get that
Get that bump.
I can get that bump and get Artamiel. And let us just hope they don't deny my request.
So I am going to just fast forward and say Lightstar's been looking for an Archangel unit for forever. A long time. Not short.
Nope.
Long time.
Super long.
And he finally got one after how many years have been playing Summoners War?
Let's just go to the profile. It is 1,514 days. 1514 days. So just over 5 years now. Now, if you'll notice, everybody, the absolute stillness of the wild Aztec Olmec as its internet has frozen. Good times. I can also tell he's disconnected because now my gameplay is on both sides. So we're just going to hang for a moment and wait. But yes, I love the Archangels. They're my favorite. And I could not have been happier with getting Ariel. They are now an integral part of most of my arena offense team. I very, very happy I got them. Let's see. I'm going to set him on defense because, why not? Let people appreciate him. But so his power went out, everybody, so he should be back on momentarily. Classic. So we are going to talk about today is the Choose Your Own event that we are going to have going on here in Summoners War to choose your own 3-star L&D monster and 4-star normal attribute monster. We are talking about the event for the 4 weeks, which is farming an obnoxious amount of Necro, which we're going to talk about balancing those two things. And we are going to talk about the third event, which is the special gift box event, which is also going on right now. And of course, we're going to check in with my Ariel. Of course, we're going to check in on Aztec's Sky Island and see how he's doing. And of course, as always, if we have time, we will get in a few goodwill battles amongst one another. So far, I have yet to do any summoning for my normal attributes. I am going for Elshir, the light werewolf, is what I am hunting down. I have looked at some of the others, and so like in the light monsters, you have the Penguin Knight, Donna. Nobody seems to like that, nor do very much with it except Rift, which, the Rift Raid could be cool, but they have a HP for light monsters. They have a removing all the harmful effects and increasing attack gauge on all your people. Now that could be helpful in that, it's removing all harmful effects on all allies. Okay, well that's awkward. Hold on, let me text my wife. Look, there he is. I can't hear you talking though, Aztec, so if you just want to figure out what's going on there. Also, I don't see your stream, so... If you could see Pauline crawling across the floor so she doesn't get seen in the camera. It's so beautiful. She's like a ninja. But we are going to figure this out. So still can't nothing. Still can't microphone all that.
Okay, good.
There it is. Now I can hear you.
Of course. Yeah, apparently we got hit by some type of lightning. Briefly. But and of course reset all the settings on my computer, including so I got Audacity going again, so we're recording again, which is wonderful because we like to record.
We do. Now, what about your stream? What's that's still on the to-do list?
Oh, we're working on that right
Beautiful.
now, presently.
Thank you, everybody out there, for your patience while we figure all this out.
You gotta love show business. This
no
always
business like
business
show,
like show,
business like no business I know.
Every time we stream, now mind you, to warm up for this, what do? We play a little Genshin, we play some No Man's Sky, we do something to warm up just to make sure all of the equipment's working. And for what? 2-3 hours before the show, just to make sure. And guess what happens when we go live? Guess what happens?
Power goes out.
But no, it's every show. Every show, some gremlin gets into the works.
Did you know
shout out to the gremlins.
In Japan, in olden times, when workers felt their livelihood threatened by automation, they used to take their wooden shoes called sabot and throw them into the machinery, which is where we get the term sabotage from.
Thank you. Every day, every show, I learn something new. Either if it's from, you or my own research, regardless, I learned something. So that's where sabotage comes from. Little bit awesome. Very cool.
Yep.
Friendships. But yeah, we're gonna have a pretty cool show. We're
Yeah,
gonna
Array told
just
them
wait.
most of the subjects we were going to talk about while we waited.
Oh,
Do you want to revisit it though, since you weren't recording during this adventure?
um, I actually do.
Okay, well,
I actually
so we are going to talk about the Choose Your Own Rewards event, which is choosing your own normal attribute 4-star and your choice of an L&D 3-star. Um, don't forget to maximize your window over yonder, bud. Um,
Oh, okay.
and we're going to talk a little bit about the special gift box event, which is
Yes.
pretty chill, but nice prizes from it. And then, of course, we are going to talk lastly about the 4-week event, which I have some feelings about that. While you were gone, I actually pulled up my monster box, and I'm showing everybody. I am, of course, going for Eshir, the light werewolf. That will
Right.
be what I'm getting. Which means standard reason is the next time I summon light and dark, I'll get 12 of him. Um,
It
but
always happens with this event.
right.
But we'll get into that. That is a
But the only other two I don't have is the Penguin Knight,
right.
which people use for
Donna
Rift Raid. Yeah, Donna or Dona. Dona, leave him behind when you go to
or
the store.
or
Uh,
Donuts.
right. But people seem to only use him for like Rift Raids, and he's got some good attributes like removing all harmful effects on all of your allies and increasing the attack gauge by at least 15%.
Right.
And then additionally by 5% for any harmful effects. So, I mean, that's kind of cool if you're getting a lot of debuffs and all that.
Right.
You're attacking to increase attack speed and defense for a couple turns, single target, and stunning the target with 20% chance. So, I mean, nothing incredible. The only other one, like the next time this event rolls around, that I think I would be kind of interested in the light side is
Mhm.
this one, the Light Mammoth, which I do not believe I have. I don't
Hmm.
have, actually, because I checked my box. But he does damage and provoke like the normal one. He does decrease the attack bar by 25%. And he deals more damage according to your max HP.
Hmm. Okay. H.
And then his third ability sounds very interesting. It inflicts great damage by crashing into the enemy, and the damage is proportionate to the max HP, like your max HP and the
Right.
enemy's max HP. So it
Hmm.
basically adds both of your HPs together and does the damage based on that. And it doesn't
That's
say
impressive.
anything about, it being excluded on a boss. So
Good
anyways,
point.
so to me, he
So
seems very interesting, but he can't beat Escher for me.
right.
So I'm definitely going to keep that. I actually I don't have Kamatau on the dark side, and I don't have Crawler, and those are the only two that I don't have on the light and
Right.
dark side. So I would definitely think Marble would be my next one if they bring this event around. Like if they do this once a year or twice a
Right.
year, um, I will definitely get Marble next, and then I think I would get Crawler, and then I would get
I can't believe
Kamata.
you haven't pulled a crawler yet. That's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure I have two.
if I wasn't hoarding my light and dark scrolls, like we might almost have a chance. But yeah, so that's for me. I don't really know in the normal attributes what I'm going to do because I've been very fortunate in that I want to say I have all of the 4 stars. I'm just checking now. My third
Right.
attribute, I'm on to wind. Yep. I've been very fortunate. I have all of the normal attribute. So I don't
Hmm.
really know. I'll probably make some decision for what I need one skill up of or something like that.
Right.
Just go with that. But yeah, so I've been very fortunate in that I still have yet to actually get the Escher pulled yet as an option. As soon as I do, I'll probably, you know, I'll probably keep summoning until I have Marble as an option, and then I'll try
Mhm.
and summon Dark till I have Kamatawa and Crawler as an option, just, to torture myself with glorious purpose and choice. Um,
I hear you.
but
Uh,
yeah. So, what are you thinking for the event, my friend? What
I
do
don't
you?
know. I have no.
What's your box look
Oh,
like?
my box is like the one um three star I wanted. I got in May's, insane flurry of summoning.
Nice.
So I don't know. I'm not really looking for to. I mean, honestly, you bring up a great case for the light battle mammoth. That sounds ridiculous. He
Right.
just might have shot to the top of the list
I mean, the thing
just
is,
on your
like,
recommendation.
it just seems like, I mean, something that you can make him super tanky, and
Yep.
then he
And you get
does
the best of both worlds.
insane
Yeah,
damage based on that and the enemy's HP. I mean, that's pretty cool.
absolutely. You know, and I'm thinking that's going to be a lot better than you um picking, Kamatau. We all love him and all, but I'm thinking that's going to hit harder. I'm thinking um Light Battle Mammoth might be the one I'm going for. I am I'm pretty good with light 3 stars. Okay, well, I mean, I could definitely use a light living armor or maybe even a dark living armor for Steel Fortress. I do not have those.
Hmm.
But those, let's see. I mean, if you look at the box, I got a lot of light and dark 3 stars. I don't have a dark
Drunken
Drunken
Master.
Master. I have a light one who I'm,
Kin
much
Kin.
rather. I definitely can't get a Fammy.
Hmm. R.I.P. Fammy. R.I.P.
Right. You can't summon a Fammy. Can't even I mean what? The other archer is a 4 star, so I can't even, select that one. Um but yeah, man, your homework kind of paid off. Marble is sounding kind of nice right there. I mean, since I can't get Fammy,
Yeah.
but but besides the dark living armor, that's pretty much all I'm kind of interested in. I definitely want to get some artifacts. So uh, that those would be my top two so far. 4 stars. Who are you looking about? Who are you shooting for?
Again? Okay. Nobody really. I have all of the 4 stars, as I said, so I'll
Yeah,
just probably figure out who I need to give a skill up to, which I haven't really figured out yet.
I definitely need skills for like Fuki and uh and the Oni mushes. Yeah, those
See,
are
I got
pretty much.
I got a lot of them when we were, well, I mean,
mm.
not a lot, but I mean, I have 7 of them in storage
I don't tend to
from the
summon them
event.
pretty often, and they are, pretty bestial. I mean, I've seen your water Oni do all kinds of damage. So,
Oh yeah,
I mean,
they're fun.
so that's really like, just Onis, maybe some marble, and maybe a dark living armor.
This is a good list. It is a good list. Now, I do want to complain about how these events stack sometimes together,
These
you know?
rants, I love your rants. Get
Well, I
them.
mean, here's the thing, right? So 400 runs of Necro, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say each run is a minute and a half, right?
Okay.
So 10 runs would be 15 minutes, right?
Right.
Okay. So you're saying 10 runs are 15 minutes and you can hold 200 energy at a time, right?
Right.
And you'd have to come by every 15 minutes in this scenario to reset it, sell the crap runes, and go on, right?
Yes.
So that means you could do 40 an hour. So you were talking 10 hours, right?
Right.
I'm not getting the math wrong, right?
No.
That's 10 hours of farming for a week, right?
Right.
Now, that's supposed to be alongside what you're normally doing, right? Like that's supposed to be like, oh, I can do all my
POA,
normal stuff. I can
arena,
do I can do
absolutely.
all this other stuff. Like
Yeah.
and like don't get me wrong, like with the auto farming, it's really not as bad. Um Especially if you use very different teams for like Necro versus your normal teams. Like
Right.
I use Chikaru, so I don't really feel the impact of having that team always out of my rotation.
Mhm.
Um so I don't know. Like what are your feelings? I mean, it's wanting you to do an entire work week's amount of work. Like
I'm not a huge.
in a normal 9 to 5 job, like
Right.
that's how much, you know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't know.
I
Just like
I
what are your cuz like again, like to me that 10 hours is a lot of physical time. Like
here's
and I mean, I'm graced with the fact that at least I can oftentimes like just set my thing to go and then I take note of the time. And when
right.
it's slow, I go back and I reset it and so on and so forth. So even when I'm at work, I'm able to farm a little, like
Right.
not consistently every 15 minutes. So, I mean, I finished this week, but the first week I definitely did not finish on time. Ooh, look at you with legendary summoning
Yeah.
pieces.
Right. How funny is that? That's a. Oops. No. No. Not that one. This one. Oh, almost.
But
Almost made a boo boo. Anyway. These types of events are specifically for new players. They want you to test these dungeons, of course, test the auto farming, see exactly which runes you get from what.
but
We're kind
but
of long
but
in the tooth. I'm thinking this is more so for a newer player that's, navigating their way around there and finding, I guess, their play schedule. You know what I mean? See exactly what each dungeon gives to you. That's
I mean,
that's my.
I,
Go ahead.
I guess it's just yes. I see that oh it's so that they get into the idea of farming, but
Get into the rhythm.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying your average or starter player,
Hmm.
I just 10 hours out of your week, like let's say you have a 9 to 5 job, you
Yes.
know, like you know you'd have to commit an hour every single work night and then 2.5 hours each of
Mm.
your each of your weekend days to just playing Summoner's War. Like, and again, like I tend to play Summoner's
Kinda-
War while I'm doing other stuff. Like
Of
so
course, that's the beauty of it. That's one of the
right.
cool things about it. Yeah.
But like again,
That's a
that's a big commitment of your time. Like if
that's
you
a
come
lot.
home from work and then you take a shower and everything else and then you have dinner. Like
Right.
you'd literally have to be playing Summoner's War until you went to bed, probably.
You'd
Like,
literally have to like shovel food in your mouth while farming, which a lot of us summoners do.
right,
Nelly
but
the God, I'm talking to you.
right, but I mean, at the
Multiple.
same time, it's like you also have these other events that oh well, you can't just be farming Necro because you have to also go and do your dimensional hole, and you gotta do this so
POA
you can do the rift, and then you gotta
arena,
do this, like because
arena
like
for those glory points
those will give you more points
because you
for this
need
thing over here.
buildings because you need speed. I got you. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a huge commitment. It's a different game because it's a mobile game and it's in your pocket. So much of the time. I think some of the developers take that for granted. It was like, well, it's with you all the time. Why aren't you farming? You know, you have auto farm. Why aren't you? But it's that's a huge commitment. You know, console games, you sit down 2, 3, 4 hours. You know, your session's over. You get up and you actually have to, you know, drink and eat and stuff like that. Summoners War, you can drink and eat while playing. So I think that's factored in to the to all, you know, all these events and all these things that you're doing. That, but think about it. Imagine if you did that on a console. Imagine you put that amount of commitment into console, which some people do, but not a lot of us, especially with, you know, actual, you know, regular 9 to 5 jobs. It I see your point. It is a big commitment.
I guess it's just it's that, but also if you were to do all the other events, you know, you'd also
Yeah,
be committing a lot of time there too. Like, so I guess it's like, you know, when just one event will take you 10 hours in the week, like,
right.
I don't know, it just seems I don't know. It's hard. Like, you know,
No, I get
I'm
it, man.
fortunate that the past 2 weeks I did get a chance to finish that event, but
Right.
the other weeks, like, I had almost no chance of actually finishing those, so. Whew.
Well, glad you did.
Thanks, bud.
Glad you, that. So tell me all about Ariel. I know it's only been a week, but I know you were super happy
So happy.
to, because man, I this flashed me back to May, and I know I keep bringing May up, but you know, we had a lot of scrolls to summon, and you got one, from the guaranteed transcendence. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yep. Somebody else
RNG,
got nine. Nine.
but you know, that makes me feel kind of bad. If
Good.
we got 5 and 5, I would have been, you know, totally cool with that. Like, who wants to get 9 and see your buddy? Like, it's not like I can, like, you know, pass them off, because you know me, I would. But regardless, I'm glad you got one of your units. I can GZ to you, because I think that's payback. Not only did you get a Nat 5, you got one that you wanted. A Nat 5 you want, not a dupe, not a splendid like you usually do. So this feels a little bit like the world is writing itself. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, gee, how did you end up setting him up?
Um, 1 second. I just realized your thingy is all weird, so good. Yeah,
Oh,
you just keep talking. I'm going to fix this while we. Nope, that's
oh
weird.
no,
That's ugly.
is that better?
Nope, fixing it still. Just
Oh,
keep talking.
okay.
I'll have it done momentarily.
Well, I wanted to know how you set them up, how you ruined them. Did you put artifacts?
Well, you see, I set
Did
him
you
up
put a
by making him rob a bank. I told him I had his sister. Okay.
I definitely see you transmog them, which is awesome. And the same week you get them, new transmogs come out. Come on,
Oh, how
who could
comes
ask for anything more?
who could ask for
No,
anything more?
anything. What is this? This is show tunes. But like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, it's, you know, the world is balancing because you got a Nat 5 that you actually wanted. So
Yeah.
I
So
felt good about that.
I did too. Yeah, I gave in and got the transmog. So.
I like this one for the Archangel. I actually.
Oh, it's magnificent. I said I didn't like it because, you know, I was trying to tell myself don't get it, and then I got it. So here he is. 100% resistance. Plus 24k 5 for his HP.
Yeah,
I have him on speed, HP. Try to get some speed substats. Really, these
right.
runes are not that good because I would want him to have more speed if I could. He's only got 90. But
Mhm.
he's on Violent Nemesis right now. So
And
hopefully we get some better runes and I can swap them out for better things, but
where are you using them? Well, using them most. You're probably using them in a bunch of places.
everywhere.
But where are you using them most?
Um, well, I mean, again, my Necro team is pretty much set, so he's
Right.
mainly just been for arena and things like that. I've been using him. I'm trying out different teams from things I see.
Right.
So like what I have now, like Leica, Suiki, Vanessa, and Ariel,
Right.
mainly so that if any of them go down, they can be summoned back up again, and so that they're all self-sustaining and healing units. So Suiki is on Vamp, so he will
Right.
be very tanky. Leica is very tanky. Um, if they can't be tanky, Ariel's going to heal them, and on Violent, hopefully gets enough turns to cycle quickly and,
Mm.
have that heal again. So, all designed around trying to keep them alive as long as possible or bring them back from the death. See, this team here, they're going to beat me, but I'm going to
Right.
try it just for funsies.
Well, I'll try to do some commentating. Let's see.
He's getting spanked, folks. He's getting spanked.
No, not at all. Ariel just healed everybody, so but he's fighting a Vanessa and Artemiel. Let's see. Win
Legumaron
Chimera.
and Legumaron
Yep.
and Bastet.
And you're actually winning. You Yep, you
I
have to
don't,
take out their Vanessa.
I don't know about all that nonsense. I'm a tryhard,
Well, you just took out his Vanessa, so
I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see, sir. We'll see. Because, Artemio could just decide to murder me at any point here, pretty much. And
well, Lagramon's almost down. So unless that Ariel is, God tier, you may win this.
see, that right there, that's what I love about Ariel.
Not only
Nice
does he
clutch heal.
Yep,
Like a chasen.
exactly.
Like, oh, you're almost dead? Brought you back from the brink.
And on top of it, you get a 2-turn heal, but you're doing very well. You only have 2 units to your 4,
We'll see. We'll see. This Artemio could turn on me at any moment. This could turn into like a Family Feud type situation. What is the most embarrassing thing your Archangel brother has ever done? We surveyed 100 people.
Mashed potatoes. Dang. No, not mashed potatoes. Come on, man. That's pretty much Family Feud. Someone just says something so off the wall.
You know what I never liked about that show? Like now that we're sidetracked here,
of course. What don't you like about Family Feud?
I've never cared for the fact that you're not trying to come up with the most logical answer.
No, it's the surveyed answer.
You're trying to guess what those 100 idiots they talked to thought was a good answer. Like
mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you're like, and that's the thing.
It can't even be right. Yeah,
if more than one of them, like what's your favorite possession that you couldn't live without in the bedroom? A turtle. And then somebody else is like, a turtle. Sure enough.
Ding.
Number 5.
One person.
Show me turtle.
Turtle. One person said it, and you could be right. That's right. I wanted my turtle. Okay, anyway, you won the fight that you were so worried about, which is excellent.
We did okay.
We did good. We did good.
This team's going to kill me. This is how I feel going into every match.
You just said that.
I know, and I was right. They totally killed me. You didn't see it. I died.
Anyway. So
let me be dramatic over here in peace.
So 2 things I want to bring up that are not super. Did you are you caught up in Loki? I don't want to tell you any spoilers.
Don't worry about me. Worry about everybody else.
I don't know. Loki is.
Or are we going to talk about it? I'll put up the warning.
Okay. Yes. Put up the warning.
All right. And I'll clear you in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead.
Spoilers. Okay. Do you think Loki hooking up with another Loki is the most, I don't know,
Beautiful thing
strangest?
you've ever seen?
Oh, I mean, I think Mobius said it bends when it's like the height of arrogance, the height of narcissism is to hook up with someone
Okay,
exactly
you
like.
know what? I'm going to come at it from a different angle for you. Okay.
Please, yes,
In that moment, Loki has never loved himself, right?
okay,
He's never ever even liked himself. He is depressed and he lashes out because that's who he is, because he never felt like he was loved or the child that, was favorite, so he
right,
lashed out to basically get attention, like, like, pay attention to me. I'll
right.
break something. And so in terms of that, like, I think him being able to come to grips with actually loving himself is
Mhm.
like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And just the fact, like, it's so poetic, like, Also, I think it's a great way for them to come up with the multiverse of madness. So,
Mm, okay.
I mean,
I
basically,
res-
Loki loving himself, being the most destructive force in the entire timeline. I'm all for it. 100p.
I have a prediction. I could be
Mm-hmm.
completely wrong,
Yep, let's do it, and
but
then we'll get back to it.
I'm thinking that since in the last episode I saw, they defeated the big purple Cerebus type,
Mm-hmm.
and are walking toward. I'm thinking the TVA is controlled by a Loki. Just throwing it out there
But
because
what would the Loki have a problem with another Loki for?
he's Loki. Come on. He's so narcissistic. I think he would have a problem with another other, even of himself.
Hmm.
But I'm predicting that the head of the TVA, because is another Loki.
Hmm.
Just throwing it out there.
All right.
No real hardcore concrete. Other than that would be an awesome illusion, or because time. How many times have we heard that time is an illusion, and you know, and there's so many different glitches and as we've seen in this. So, I mean, would it be too super far fetched? Not so much.
Hmm. 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 All right. We'll have to see. All right. On that note, all right. Shall we try to fight each other since it's been a few weeks since we threw down a gauntlet,
Sure.
and then do
And then
some summoning?
summoning with friendship scrolls. So before we do that, let me get clear some space for the summoning because I'm apparently over the allotted number, which is just funny. Let's start with
So,
some
well,
Rainbow Mon.
while you're doing that, what do we think I should 6-star next? There's, of course, Carnal, the Fire Summoners
Mm-hmm.
War M Bison.
Right.
I was thinking about Tetra because Begelmon uses this in on all of his teams.
Oh,
He says,
all of them.
well, he's
That's
not all of his teams, but he
yeah,
said
but
like on every account he has, he builds a Tetra. So there must be something to it.
just gotta
Triana,
be.
I think, you know, I've had a lot of reason to. Carcano for the more
Have you
stable
6-starred
sniper.
your water polar queen? I forget her name is.
Alicia? No, no,
Mm-hmm.
she is still in her shameful corner.
Hysterical. Um, I like her. I like her a lot.
I do too. I mean,
Do you have? I mean, besides your, I mean, and that will free up your homunculus. You can switch that to a fire one. I think you wanted to.
Yeah,
way
I
back
just
when.
don't know if she really, truly will replace him. I mean,
Hmm.
he's got all the turn reduction, whereas, hers, she's more one freeze chance and such, but I like his turn reduction. I don't think you get that with the fire version. You just get branding and such.
Oh, gotcha.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I also thought maybe Lulu and Friends, since everybody else is using Lulu and Friends, maybe I should jump on the bandwagon. Finally, 6-star mine.
No, I think you have more important 6 stars than Lulu and Friends, or more prior one that'll more that'll give you some more bang for your buck than good old. I mean, you have healers. You just got like Ariel, who is like super S tier healer. I think you're good in that route. But yeah, I don't know. I like Fire and Bison. I like Fire Slayer. I'm sorry, did you say Wind or Fire Slayer? I heard Slayer.
Fire?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like Fire Slayer. Fun. See, just due to the fact that he's more of a, an RTA type unit, so, you know, and you're doing lots and lots of RTA. And let's see who we would pair with, because really, just really quick, but that would be my recommendation. Fire Slayer. Fire Slayer. Oh, and you can make him tanky and he recovers, so attacks and it scales off of your max HP. Oh no, so he would fit right into that team that you have.
Hmm.
He might even substitute for like Leica.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, that's a point.
Only rarely. Sometimes that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3% of the time, though. Three, maybe 5%. But yeah, swap them out for your 6-star arm. Swap them for the good old likeness. There you go.
Mm-hmm. 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 And
Good. So,
how is your tower
well, now that
upgrading
I
going?
started, better. Now that I started, you know, shooting people in the foot in arena. So, there he
Shooting
is.
people in the foot? What do you mean?
Just started farming arena again.
Oh.
You know, so better, better, much better. Let's see. Why not? Hey, is that an aerial I see?
Might be.
Is that an aerial I see?
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's why I said, hmm. Let's see.
Oh wow. It finally happened. I found a recording that we haven't released where you actually pulled um I'm pretty sure where we pulled some a couple of nat fives. No, wrong. No, wrong. Wrong. Yay. Right. Um This is like one of our opening episodes where we're just testing and feeling, feeling it out. But
Respectful bow. What did Raki ever do to you?
oh,
What did
kinds
she
of things.
ever do to you?
Man, you have no
So
idea what she
rude.
read, what she did.
She's perfect angel, and this is hateful. Can't believe you would be so cruel to her and hurting her like that. Okay.
Great.
See, I mean, I must admit, I forgot that your team was going to have 1,000,001 buffs, so. I really should have brought something different. Now that I think about it. But here we are.
Here we are.
Can't believe you banned my poor little mage. What did she ever do to you?
So many things.
Didn't need him. As long as I got these two, we're fine. Bravado is all I can have right now when I only have two people left. I feel like I'm being nibbled to death by ducks.
Small. Very tiny, tiny, tiny ducks.
Okay, at this rate, I say one more after this. 'Cause I have better thoughts about this now.
Tiny ducks. It's like little piranha teeth.
Well, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. You're going to have to kill him manually.
It's gonna heal like 5 different times.
It's okay, you have shields. I'll never do enough damage to actually win this fight at this point. Yes, I want a rematch. Okay. This seems very familiar what's happening. I'm going to tell myself I learned my lesson though. See? Look at me having learned my lesson. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. You know what my team right now makes me want to sing?
But
I'm blue, blah 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 blah.
he has all water monsters, folks. He has all water monsters, folks. Let's see. Who are we banning? Sure. I mean, it's either one.
That was cruel and uncalled for. Okay. You're gonna need that 50% hit points.
I'm gonna need every bit of it.
Because that team, the moment you banned Beth, everybody got angry, and they're doing it all for Beth now.
Doing it for the Beth.
I see your Archangel.
And raise you me an art master.
Yes.
Uh-oh. And fight's over.
Oh, it's hardly over.
It is so
Hardly over. You lost one
there's
person.
there's shields, there's healers, there's two healers. Yeah, this not exactly.
Where do you get the second healer from? I have one healer.
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking water desert queen heals sometimes. Just
She sure
sometimes.
doesn't. She gives shields and attack boost.
Oh, and yeah, you are absolutely true. Ah,
This is why I keep saying I want a transmogger, because I use her all the time.
yeah.
But I also want that Triton transmog because it looks cool.
Shields are holding.
Are they? Tell
Yours are.
Tell that to your
Mine
Verd.
aren't.
Tell them that.
Mine.
Tell them that to your Verd, because Verd seems to be conspicuously absent, I believe is the term. My Bastet is a little bit tanky, by the way.
Didn't tell.
I'm gonna let the computer take care of you. All right, this is good. We each won a round. It's gonna be unless you're Jean, is it? No, that's not Jean. Who is that? Louise?
No, that's Louise.
Unless you're Louise, like pulls off a miracle.
Which
No. All right.
summon time, or should we? Yeah, I believe it is summon o'clock.
It is well past 7 o'clock.
Oh,
But granted, I mean, you weren't here for 10 minutes of it, so, It's not way past. I'm at 17 L&D scrolls so far.
good.
I've got 2 legendaries, so I'm guaranteeing at least 1 lightning today. I'll open 4 of my friendship scrolls. We went ahead and did it just because, we love each other.
Because we're friends. Hey, buddy, you want to go get a soda? Let's go, buddy. Let's go get a soda.
Come with us to Candy Mountain, Charlie. No, Charlie, no. Okay. Anyways, no exclusive summoning. I mean, I would want the water. But
Barb.
But
Barbara.
But I'll do 4 of these, and then I'm gonna do a few mysticals, and then you let me know when we're near the end, and I'll open a legendary scroll.
Awesome.
What do you got going?
Just mysticals and buddy scrolls.
Buddy
scrolls. 777. And of course, I have to save one of these because it specifically says the friend that you gave it to. So remind me to stop. Let's stop ourselves at like 3 just to make sure. So I'll count it down, okay?
All right.
3, 2, 1. Summon. Summon.
I'm not even going to hit skip on these ones because,
Why not? Oh. There are reasons.
They're a buddy scroll.
Just in case.
Savor them. Oh, look, you got lightning from a buddy scroll.
No, that was from a regular mystical.
Oh, I started with the buddy scrolls. I see how it is.
You know what? Let's do that. Look at that.
Wind String Master.
It just would make perfect sense that one of the scrolls you give to me would be Mav.
That is fitting.
You had a whole Mav photo, you know, Mav goes to the park. Mav go. Oh man, that was cool. You gotta do that one again.
Oh, I can have more Mav adventures, or Mav Ventures as I like to call them.
Mav Ventures. I like those a lot.
Yep. So I'm sitting on my legendary. So when you get near the end of yours, tell me and I'll pop it.
Okay. All right, I got about two more, and then
So this next one is the last one, or one more after that?
no, this next one.
All right.
I am excited if we can keep the streak going.
Waterverd.
Waterverd. Waterverd.
Nice.
And let's make this last one lightning-tastic. Waterverd. Whose kit honestly sounds a lot better than what it is.
Right.
His S2 sounds awesome, and it's not. It's just not. Water.
So you're just gonna start that serpent, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Check it.
What?
No. Yeah, bring it up. Bring his S2 up, so I'll tell you.
Here it is.
So, all right,
Attacks
good.
and weakens enemies attack per and decreases enemy's attack speed for 2 turns. 75% chance. Target won't be granted with beneficial effect for 2 turns. With when fully upgraded 100%. So that sounds pretty good that when you fully level it up, you're guaranteed to weaken their attack power and their attack speed. And they can't get beneficial effect for 2 turns.
They must have buffed him. Because I remember this was comically bad. So they have definitely changed. Good. Change them for the better. Excellent. Excellent. Anyway. Last one. Last legendary.
Oh, okay. See, I did that a while ago when you told me, oh, just one more scroll, you see, and then I watched you summon a wind serpent, you see. Just when I opened it, and then I got the water vampire. So one more then? I have another one.
Sure.
I'll do it
Why
just
not?
for you. What do you have? What are you opening? Nothing?
Let's see. I wouldn't open nothing. I wouldn't say
Open
nothing.
something.
Open, says me. Water Griffin.
You know what? I can't even be mad at you right now, and I want to be, but I just
You cannot be mad at me at all. I'll open one. I was saying I was gonna just wait, but I have another one. I'll open for you. Gets a nat 5.
You know,
The power of Aztec.
Still, when when you tell me something, then you confuse me. You see, then I'm just sitting here like Rocket Raccoon in Guardians 1, and he's like, now we're all standing up. Bunch of assholes. Yeah, that's basically how I feel sometimes when I talk to you and then I don't understand what you're doing. I'm like, now we're all standing up. Bunch of assholes. Okay, anyways, wow.
But it looked at the result.
Wow. This is
results. If you didn't screw a sense, if you didn't summon, you wouldn't have got your And a splendid blessing, no doubt. So you have choice. So, folks, because of this guy, good old Lightstar has a choice between a water pony, I'm sorry, water unicorn, let's be PC here, and good old fire chimera, which Aztec pulled last May, which is awesome, awesome, awesome.
Let's see. Let's pull this up, shall we?
You want me to pull it up so you don't have to do any of that?
No, I'm already. You can pull up the water unicorn. So
No problem.
increase HP fire attribute. So that could be good with Zyros and whatchamacallit, what's the fire Ganymede? What's his name?
Daphnis.
Daphnis, that's right. Inflict damage according to max HP, removes beneficial effect, provokes the enemy if it's on cooldown, 30% chance to counterattack with collapse, deals 75% of the damage when counterattacking, gains increased attack power and immunity against harmful effects for 3 turns, gets another turn immediately when using, pins down the enemy and inflicts continuous damage for...
Whichever one you pick, I'll remember this day. And remember that one that I got for you.
Mm-hmm.
See, the streak is going. You're
Mm-hmm.
keeping the streak alive.
Okay, what do we think about Amelia, though?
I know little to nothing about Amelia. So let's find out together.
Recovers your HP by 10% each turn, increases defense for 2 turns when you're attacked. So your defense increases every time somebody attacks you, and you recover 10% of your HP every single turn. Attack enemy and provoke. Counters attack. Damage increasing according to that. Attack and freeze, doing more damage based on that.
I don't know. Both good. I mean, this Amelia would go better with your recovery team. You know, like Ariel, Water Oni, I forget his name. Suiki, okay. Suiki, yeah. I don't know. They're both like I don't know, man. I'm more partial to the Chimera, but but they're like whichever you pick. Do you have any? You have the Wind Unicorn, right?
Yeah, I have Diana.
Okay. I don't know. My recommendation would be I would do well, that's only one. I don't know. I would do the Chimera. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one. I don't know. Do Amelia. Do Amelia. Oh. Do you use your Wind Pony at all?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. I like to see here. Go ahead and pull up the monster info in the debate, right? Sometimes, okay. Not always. I like to look at the comments and see. Okay. So your first comment, an idiot who's saying, you have to click like on it to see his.
Of course, we love those.
His monster that he doesn't actually have. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, on the other hand, my first one with 4,550 votes for being helpful says one of the very best HP monsters on the market. The next one with 2184, best fire defense monster in the game. Set HP and defense runes, watch him do over 10k damage with self buff. Also, there's no way to... that's just talking about... yeah. So what? You've left that page. Okay, I'll just pull it up myself. Thanks. You're vexing. All right, here we are. Stupid. Immunity of locks should be your slogan. Name of the game, here's immunity. I thought Swift Emma spilled it first, but after playing with her, she needs frequent and staggered turns to apply constant immunity cleanse defense buff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is a tough one. This is
This
a
is a tough one.
incredibly tough choice here. I mean, I feel like she's 100% Siege Guild arena. Like, there's not one thing people are using her for that's not that.
Well,
Um,
here's an Amelia build from from Rocking Angel on my friends list.
mhm.
Oops. Keep doing that. I tell you to look at something, then close it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Chimera will fit in with certain teams I have better. Because, again, I don't know. The
Hmm.
Amelia, she's more defensive, right?
Right.
So, if I already have Ariel, and that's already defensive, and I already have, that healing, and, if I use Bastet, there's more defensive kind of posturing. Somebody's got to do the damage.
Someone's ends. I got them so we can compare notes, so that'll be even better. Do the Chimera.
Doing the Chimera.
Chimera. And transmogs. Come on. I mean,
I've never
why
even
else?
looked at their ones.
You're gonna love the Chimera's transmog. Hands down. In the same pack that you got your one for Verdheil, there's the Halloween Chimera one.
Really?
Excellent. Wouldn't lie to you.
I didn't know that. That would have helped with the decision.
That would have
I,
helped.
I probably would have decided sooner to.
But no, that's you did the right thing by checking both of them out. I usually go on instinct, but checked out that particular transmogrification.
I find it hard to find sometimes monsters when they're not awakened and such. There he is, right in the middle of everything. Oh, is that him? uh,
That's it. See?
let's check out his skill previews.
Anyway, while you're doing that, who are we shouting out this week? Are we shouting out anybody?
I'm shouting out
Anybody?
Aztec for you know um, helping give me a 5-star because
That's what I do. Help each other out. Um, I want to bring up something that's a little unusual because this is a Summoners War themed show. Elite Dangerous, we both play. Ken actually introduced me to Elite, and it's in a kind of a weird state now. I can play it, it's functional, it's just not that great. I just want to shout out everyone that works for Frontier and FDev. Um, just because you've been getting roasted in the news media, but hey, just make the game. But I don't even want any community. Just release updates, make the game better. Everyone will come back. Hopefully, everyone will come back. But I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna rock with it. But please, updates. Less communication, more updates would make me super happy.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I like Elite, and I want to see it like not flounder, but some work to do. Anyway, my shout outs to the Frontier devs.
Love.
Keep your head up. People have been knocked down before and got up better. So, hello, games, No Man's Sky. Anyway,
Damn. Got real there just now.
shouting out Frontier. Anyway, but thank you. I appreciate the shout out.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for the Chimera.
No problem. Oh,
I instantly wish I
anyway,
had Amelia now. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be fine. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never do that.
So that about wraps it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. New episodes on Saturdays. Reach out to us in mrgtsw@gmail.com, mrgtsw on the Instagram, mrgtsw on Facebook, mrgtsw on the Reddits, mrgtsw on YouTube, Lightstar777 Gaming on the Twitch. And last but not least, our Discord, which is working perfectly today. Thank you, Discord. Shout out to Discord.
He says
Monster Rancher's Guide to the
restarting his computer to get the webcam working
and getting hit with a power outage. You know, our Discord is Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe. There's a link on our Twitter and on at Rancher's Guide on Twitter. What am I talking about? There's a link on our Twitter. There's a link on our Instagram link tree. Come hang out with us in the Discord and have some fun. Good old clean fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Don't mind me.
I'm just thinking about Chappelle's show and the racial draft. We were talking about this when we were playing Genshin earlier.
17-year-old skit.
We the black delegation. But are gonna draft Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. I've always wanted to say this. For sure. Don't know where that came from. Anyway, that wraps it up for us.
Tyrese, you stabbed my dad.
No, that was the Mad Real World. That was the Mad Real World.
I know.
Oh man, that's gonna be the next show. We're just gonna talk about our favorite Chappelle Show skits.
All of them.
Next show in a Summoners War podcast or a universe. More. I really want to get your. I mean, I know this is totally off topic, but I really want to get your thoughts on the new Blade Runner. We haven't talked about that franchise.
The 2049 one?
Yeah. Well, yes. There's an anime prequel of that, which I would just watch. It was great. Anyway, wrapping it up because we're bringing up topics for like 2 other.
B?
Thank you. Yes, wrap it up, B. Everyone, peace and long life.
Not even close.
Live long and prosper, everybody.
Peace and long life.
Live long and prosper.